Mommy a rider, and I'm a roller. Put us together. How you gonna stop, folks? Good morning, y'all. Today is Tuesday. It is the day after Martin Luther King Day, and it is also my first day back to work. We back at it. We back on the grind and the hustle. So, y'all, I want to show y'all what I eat before I eat it today. I'm not gonna be eating until I get back to Michigan. I usually do that, so it'll be around like 12 or a little after 12. But I just put it in a regular grocery bag. I don't got no fancy lunch bag. I got my this is dill pickle popcorn, and it's vegan popcorn. And then of course y'all know this is my favorite. I got my keto yogurt. And then I have my catfish. I put these in the air fryer. And then this little concoction I made is, you can't see it, I wrapped it in foil because I didn't have no, I couldn't find the lid. But this is ranch and hot sauce. So, if you don't know, I love ranch. I literally put ranch on anything and everything. And I love pickles, so of course I got dill pickle popcorn. The dill pickle popcorn is okay. Everybody was raving about it like it was just so good. But they also have this Parmesan, garlic Parmesan popcorn, but it was sold out, so I'm guessing that one was like really the one. It's something on my heart, and I feel like I need to say this. When it comes to doing what you have to do, if it's anything that you're not willing to do, I feel like you're genuinely just not ready for that next step, you know. I know a lot of entrepreneurs or people that, you know, have made it, have told you, you know, their backstory of them quitting their jobs and, you know, just winging it and, you know, making it. That's not everybody's story. That's not everybody's story. I want everybody to be intentional this year and beyond of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Your story might not be that you quit and slept in your car and, you know what I'm saying, you made it. Everybody not gonna make it like that. If you're able to have a job that supports your business and also pays your bills, you should be doing that. Don't get so caught up in, oh, I don't want to work no more, because we all don't want to work. We could be making money in our sleep. We all will be doing it. I mean, you could be making money in your sleep and, you know, collecting the money from your job. There's totally nothing wrong with that. You could have so many things going on. You don't have to just work. Do other things and plant seeds elsewhere and wait for them to grow. Don't just quit your job and then, you know what I'm saying, you don't have no way of no income. It doesn't always work in everyone's favor to just quit their job and then just, you know, oh, now I'm rich. It's just not how it works. And even rich people work. Actually, rich people work way more than people at a job. And I know I've said this a million times, but just being realistic, that's just not everybody's story. So last week was my full week of work. That was my first full week of work. And I like the lane because it only has 4 stops. But I feel like that last stop that I have makes it way longer than it probably would be if it wasn't on my route, you know, because I have to wake up at 4 a.m. to, you know, start my day. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. and then I get my stuff ready, get ready. And then I have to be at the yard around like, you know, 5:15. You know, because my truck is already filled. I do all that the day before, you know what I'm saying, I get off of work. Like every day I get off, before I get off, I fill my truck up. So when I get up in the morning, I don't have to do that. So that's an extra step. I just knocked off 15 minutes off my time, 10 to 15 minutes or whatever. So when I come in, I just, start my clock, do my pre-trip, and then hook up to my trailer that's already in the yard, and then go. But I will say that I don't get off until 6 p.m. because, once I make it to the yard, around 5:30, 5:40. I have to drop my trailer, I have to fill my truck, and then I park it and then do the post trip. Doing all of that, I don't get off until 6. Sometimes maybe 6:05, 6:10 or whatever. Now that I'm on the route and I'm on time for my loads now, that's my time I'm getting off all the time, 6 o'clock. I get home and I have to prepare my food for the very next day. And, I kind of feel like, I'm still, packing up for work, on my me time a little bit. And I try to go to sleep around like 11:30 and then get right back up at 4 o'clock. So it's kind of like a tight pinch, I feel like. It's just a lot of, like, this is a full 14-hour day on a local run. And I say the last stop is kind of like, it's like I feel like that should be a stop somebody else should be doing. And I say that because it's an hour away. Like when I go back to drop my trailer, it's an hour away from my yard. So I have to go an hour out, and then I get there around 2:30, and they have until 4 o'clock to load me, and I'm literally not leaving there until 4 o'clock. Every time I'm not leaving there until 4 o'clock. So and then it's an hour to get back here, so I don't get back until 5. I don't get back to the yard. I have to drop my trailer, then drop my paperwork off, and then pick up my trailer for the next day and take it to the yard that I parked my truck at. Drop the trailer. You can't stay hooked to the trailer. You have to drop the trailer, and then fill your truck every day, and then park, and then do your post trip. So it's just a lot of steps that I feel like it just makes it more longer than it should be. So because that that last stop, because on the first few runs, my first stop, my second stop in Ohio, and then when I come back to Michigan, that third stop, I literally get done with that run every day at noon. So I just feel like that last stop just prolongs it so much. Like if it was drop and hook, it would be A1. But for the fact that I have to, I get back to the yard at 12. I eat my food. I eat my food after I drop my first trailer, and then I pick up my second trailer, and I'm heading out around like 12:50. Sometimes I leave at 1, and it takes me an hour to get there. So I get there around 2 o'clock, 2:10. And they don't start loading me until 2:30 because it's a shift change. So no matter what, ain't no point in me getting there early. They're not unloading me until 2:30, and I'm not leaving there until 4. So I just feel like that last run makes it long, and I just feel like I kind of feel like I should be getting paid more because of that last run. it literally drags the day on. So this is literally a 14-hour day. I can't complain at all because it's only 4 stops. The rest of the lanes they have too many stops. So I feel like I have the best lane. Of course, all the shippers love me already because I'm always on time. I get in and get out. Don't play no games. They love that. I don't like getting off work and feeling like I'm going right back to work, and that's just how I feel. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like trucking right now it's just so hard to find balance. They're trying to put a lot on truck drivers, and they're trying to give so little. And that's why I always say, like, never settle. Don't flip-flop around, your whole trucking career. But I feel like, you might have to bump your head a few times to get that great one. But I also feel like it's not the time for you to be bouncing around as well, because I feel like this year is going to be a little tough. That's why, I was, telling you guys to save your money and, do something with your money this year. Forget the materialistic things. Don't buy none of that. When you get your tax money, you get your profit sharing check, whatever. Be different and do something different. Move different. Don't take all that money and go crazy, or, try to flex. I don't know, people. I don't know what it is about this generation and the one-up thing. Like, oh, I gotta be one up. Like, no, you don't. You gotta be on your path. You gotta go at your pace. If it ain't time for you to get that, it ain't time for you to get that. And at the end of the day, when you get it, they're gonna be amazed that you got it, and then they're gonna go on with their lives. You're gonna be stuck with paying it after you get it, no matter what. So just hold off. Just hold off. I can tell by how trucking is just all over the place, because I know a lot of people feel like that. that, you know, they can't even really find a job, or, you know, the jobs are not even really paying that much. It's just, I don't know. I can't even say, I don't even know what to say, because I just feel like I totally agree. You really, if you find something good, you really just have to sit down. Everything is not going to be perfect at all, but you got to do what you got to do. Let me tell y'all what happened to me on the road on my last day at work, which was Friday. Why did a truck driver that haul cars, right? You know how they be having the first row at the bottom and then the second row at the top, right? You know, the first car be sitting, you know, close to their windshield or whatever. I'm in the middle lane. I'm succeeding the speed limit already. You know, I'm going 3 miles over. He's going 75. Had to be. He was flying. It was a car like on the side of me, and I'm like, you know, back here a little bit. So, well, it was his truck, his nose, the back end of his truck was like at my nose, and then the car was like literally right in front of him. Squoze in between me and this other truck driver. There was a truck driver in front of me with his trailer as well. He squoze into that spot and then slammed on his brakes. Squoze into that spot and then slammed on his brakes. When I say I don't even remember what I said. It wasn't nothing nice at all. I wanted to honk the horn for like 10 minutes, I promise you, because I feel like that's something that that's something that we know four-wheelers are going to do, right? But for you to be a truck driver and you went through school, I don't know where you got your license at, but so he didn't even need to be hauling the kind of equipment he hauling, because you're dangerous. You got somebody else product on your truck, and then his cars at that. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You could have killed me. What if something wasn't strapped on correctly and you slamming on your brakes like that? Like, I was so mad, y'all. Like, I'm really not feeling truck drivers at all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I feel like it's so many trash truck drivers. People be driving these trucks like they cars, and they're not. You know, like, you could have killed me. You could have killed me. And it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Like, people really be pissing me off. Like, I'm really not a people person. I'm only for the people that's for me. You know, it be a lot of horrible people in the world, and I just don't be understanding, like, what you become a truck driver for, and what are you in a rush for? Why are you in that much of a rush? Just for you to have to get in front of me just to slow down? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. People be speeding they be going so fast just to save 2 minutes. Like, really, how soon are you really gonna get there in a semi truck? You're saving 2 minutes. That's why I say, when y'all come into trucking, be different. And even if you are in trucking, do better. If you one of them kind of truck drivers, do better for sure. That is nothing worth losing your life over. These trucks are serious. Your anger can cause that to be your last day driving a truck, period. That could be your last day on earth, period. That's why you always got to check your anger, even when people upset you. I had to check myself because I was pissed. I was so pissed. I'm like, not a truck driver doing this. You need your whole license revoked. But yeah, next topic, because I just had to tell y'all about that, but I was so upset. This is the kind of truck drivers we got nowadays. Good morning, y'all. So I got 2 stories for y'all today. Okay, I know I didn't record no yesterday, but we got some stories today, so we about to get into it. First story, this guy is driving next to me on the freeway yesterday, right? And he's double laning. I call it double laning, and I'm gonna say double lane because he was hogging 2 lanes. He was not keeping it in between the lines. You know what I'm saying? And as truck drivers, we know we're supposed to keep it in between the lines. So he was about to hit my trailer. So as I'm passing him, I didn't make eye contact with him, but I was shaking my head like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because why are you driving like that? But anyways, I guess he got angry. So he decides to speed and try to get up, next to me. And cars were coming onto the freeway, you know what I'm saying? So he had to slow down and get behind me. And then once they passed him, he tried to get back over. He tried to get back over and speed up again to try to catch me. And the police did the UE or whatever, so he slowed down and got behind me again. And then once the police cleared, he tried to get back over, speed up again, and try to get close to me or whatever. Like, he was so mad. I'm like, you really mad because I was shaking my head? Like, you the one in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was some construction, yeah, so he had to get behind me again. And then once that cleared, he tried to come back around and catch me again. But there were workers on the side of the road, right? And y'all know we supposed to slow down when we see workers, because the tickets are double when there's workers on the road. So they're literally on the freeway, so you can really hit them if you don't get over. He decides to speed. He decides to speed, y'all, and try to catch me. Did not get over for the workers or nothing. I said, oh yeah, you need your license revoked. And the whole damn time, I'm just dying laughing inside. Like, are you really mad because I shook my head because you was about to hit my trailer? Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, it be too prideful out here. These drivers nowadays are really reckless. Like, you really was about to risk. It was 3 workers on the road. They was literally on the strip, like on the white line. You know what I'm saying? That we're not supposed to cross over with the riblets or whatever. They were literally that close to the road. And he did not get over. He did not get over at all. Like, he was just too busy trying to, I guess, prove his point. I don't know what. Listen, I don't get into all that man stuff, because it be like, y'all be talking about women be dramatic. Like, men really be going through some things, because it's really not that serious. Dead ass. Like, I'm not risking my license for nobody. And that's why I was talking about yesterday. Like, when you, like, one day of anger can cost you your whole license. He was really risking it all because he was in the wrong. Like, he was about to hit my trailer while hogging 2 lanes. Like, he was swerving. So that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But anyways, let me tell y'all this. So I dropped my first trailer, right? And I went to go pick up my second trailer. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm way beyond time. So it takes me an hour to get out there. Well, actually, I was gonna get there 30 minutes before I was supposed to be there. I get there and only had 10 minutes left on the clock. She calls me and was like, hey, I'm so sorry, but I gave you the wrong trailer. Huh? You gave me the wrong trailer? And instantly, I got so irritated. I was so irritated. Because y'all, mind y'all, this is an hour away. So I had to turn around and go back. And the whole time in my head, I'm thinking like, wow, I gotta go back, drop this trailer, get my actual trailer, and then come back over here. Oh, I'm not getting home until 8:30 tonight. So now my clock off for the rest of the week. I'm so irritated, but I had to check myself. Like, all right, nah, you're driving this truck, you gotta calm your attitude down, 'cause I don't want y'all to always think that I'll be smiley all the time. That little attitude come out. Woo! Gotta do it. Y'all don't want me. If y'all see me mad, y'all probably be like, oh, that's why I don't get mad, But I had to relax. I had to check myself like, Miss Ma'am, your attitude, get it together. So I'm like, just relax. Ain't nothing you could do. Like, it's already done. You know what I'm saying? It's already said and done. You gotta turn around and go back. So I'm driving back. I get there finally an hour later, and I drop the trailer, and I go back up to the window, you know what I'm saying, and get the right paperwork, and I go grab the trailer, right? So I left, and something told me to check the paperwork. And I looked and I'm like, this is my route for tomorrow. I'm like, this girl done gave me the wrong trailer again. So I called her like, hey, is this the right trailer that's going, to where I'm going? And she's like, oh, no, it was my fault. You can go home. You're not going to make it back in time. And blah, blah, you wouldn't have enough time. I wasn't going to do that to you. And I was just like, see, Queen P, that's why you got to check that attitude. This is why I said I had to check my attitude. You just never know how stuff going to play out. And like the older I get and like the more mature I get, with my personality and everything. Because back in the day, I used to be a high head. Everything was, I just reacted quickly. But now I be catching myself like, we ain't got time for that, So I relaxed, and then boom, that was the outcome. I got to go home, y'all. It was like 2:40. I was like, oh man. So I turned around and I went back to the yard. When I got to the yard, I dropped that trailer, filled my tank up, parked that baby, did my post trip, and I was gone. I was done by 3, I think like 3:20. So yesterday was a good day and I can't complain. So today is a good day. I feel good. I'm happy. And I hope y'all feeling good too. Alright, y'all. Picking up my last trailer of the day. I know what we doing each and every time. Like clockwork. I'm at my last stop right now. I showed y'all me doing my pre-trip before I took off to come out here. Today was a great day, but y'all, I am exhausted. Not exhausted, but I was working all my platforms today, creating content. So yeah, y'all, today was a smooth, great day. I was super energetic today and just happy. I'm always, happy, or I'm gonna find my happiness for the day. Either way. Good morning, y'all. It's raining outside, but we must keep on trucking. So I am checking everything and I'm about to get ready to go. I kind of want to, y'all ever seen that movie You Got Served? I kind of want to get out here and bust a dance right quick, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all because it's too early. The guys always compliment me on my back end. They be like, girl, you back end better than the guys do. Guys, y'all need to straighten it up now. It was raining real hard today, so I had to focus and make sure I was safe. Safety over video. I'm definitely looking into getting a video to where I could set it up on my dashboard, like a camera, so I can record in different, weather conditions and stuff, so I can, at least do a voiceover or talk over it, because I can't be grabbing my phone while I'm driving, especially when it's wet. It's bound to be slippery and all of that. But today was a good day, y'all. It was super smooth, even though it was like really windy and rainy. So some parts was like icy. I mean, not icy, but had snow in it as well. But the area I was in was straight, but I still wanted to make sure I was cool. Y'all know drivers be flying, rain or not. So the day must continue regardless of what the weather condition is. So if you're trying to be a truck driver, you have to be able to, deal with those kind of things. It gets better though, as time go by. Nothing will bother you once you be a truck driver, for so long. So yeah, y'all, but today I am about to eat my lunch. I brought my catfish. I have me a salad today, nice little salad, and I have my yogurt. Of course, I'm not gonna show that because y'all already know it look like I show it to y'all all the time. Today is the last day. It is Friday. It is the weekend, and it is 5:30 in the morning right now. Yeah, 5:36 in the morning. So we about to head to Ohio, and I'll hit y'all up when it's By the time I hit y'all up, it'll be daylight outside. So I'm at my last stop of the day, y'all. I am on my way to the Subway. I just discovered they got this Subway over here. So I do not mind walking. So that's where I'm headed to right now. Hi. I got my sandwich. I'm about to smash. They just be having stuff everywhere, y'all. It be barely anywhere for the truck drivers to even back up. We just be having to go what we know. Okay, I wanted to show y'all what I got, so y'all be like, I thought you said you don't eat meat. This is a veggie wrap, y'all. That's all I got. Don't look good, still look good. So let me tell y'all about this weather today. Today it was rainy and has snow like mixed together. So it was crazy. Towards Michigan it wasn't bad, but in Ohio, it was coming down. So I was making sure I paid attention. I think that's my least favorite condition to drive in, because if it's cold enough it can get slick real fast. So if you're not in truck driving yet, you got to watch out for that. And if you are in truck driving, what's your least favorite weather condition to drive in? Because I think rain and snow mixed together has to be like one of the worst ones to drive in, because like you just don't know if it's gonna be slick or how fast it's gonna like freeze and stuff like that. So I was making sure I was paying attention today. Everything went by super fast today, but it was like literally pinching for time today, because they were not loading my trailer on time today, but I still made it to my last stop on time, which is the one that I really try to make sure I'm on time for, because if I'm 10 minutes late, I'm probably gonna be leaving out of here 20 minutes after I'm supposed to be gone. So I just try to make sure that I do not play around with that last stop. I had so much to talk to y'all about. See, that's what I be talking about. Like when you be truck driving, you think about so much while you driving, and then I be forgetting what the heck. It was so good too. I was gonna ask y'all a good question, but now I can't think about it. That's so frustrating. But if I think about it, I'll come back on. Okay, y'all, I just remember what I was supposed to tell y'all or whatever. So do y'all be noticing like when the cops are cracking down on semi trucks over the road, or like when you driving or whatever? Do you know like when they starting to roll out a lot of tickets to truck drivers specifically? I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all don't know, you will start seeing a lot of trucks getting pulled over, right? So even if you have your stuff tight, just make sure you always tighten up when you see stuff like that, because that means they are definitely watching out for us and passing out tickets like it's clockwork. Okay, I have seen so many trucks get pulled over in the past few days, and I was like, they doing some kind of raid or whatever. I don't know, but let me not be a part of that. So I just want to know if y'all be knowing like when they cracking down on truck drivers, or like when you see them start pulling over a lot of trucks, that means start tightening up. Okay, you might not want to do that 65 and that 60, because they might be petting, like, yeah, you did, I just caught you doing 5 miles over, I don't know, or 2 miles over, who knows. I just don't like, I just know when they cracking down on us. So I just want to know if y'all know. Let me know in the comments if y'all, be noticing that. So I got a story time, y'all. This is perfect before I end this vlog. So look, I'm at the last shipper, right? And their time to load me is from 2:30 to 4. That's, the scheduled time or whatever. So, a lot of companies don't really be, following the times. They be like, oh, okay, just let me know when you're done. If they go over the time, they don't really, force them to make you, they don't really let you leave if they're not done. You have to sit there and wait till they get done, right? So I went there like 4:20. It's 20 minutes after 4. I'm like, what's taking so long? They was like, oh, it's gonna be a while. It's not ready. It wasn't ready when I got here. I'm like, okay. So my manager called me at like 4:40 something. She like, hey, I see you still out there. What's going on? I was like, oh, they said it was gonna be a while. And she was like, no, tell them you're leaving. I was like, oh shit, okay. So I went inside or whatever. She was like, stay on the phone with me, because if you need me to talk for you, I will. I was like, okay, stand up for me then. So I went in there. I was like, she said I had to leave, and he was like, no, former pilot. She was like, I said no, and she was like, get the manager or whatever. So once I finally got a hold of the manager, she got her, she was like, let me talk to her. She talked to her, they let me go. And the lady hung up on her real fast. She had an attitude. So my manager called me back while I was driving. She was like, did they let you leave? I was like, yeah. She was like, don't ever just sit there. They have a window time from 2:30 to 4 to load you. If they stuff not ready, that's on them. We do not tolerate that. She was like, you can call me at 3:55. I don't care if you call me at 3:55. You getting out of there at 4 o'clock. Don't just sit there. They trying to take advantage of you, a new driver, and we don't play that. I was like, okay, period, stand up for me then.
Yes, period.
I was like, not them riding for me. Don't ride for me, because now I got to ride for you. Because mommy a rider, and I'm a roller. Put us together. How you gonna stop both of us? Like, no. I just thought that was lit, y'all.